Guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my eyes. I'm giving you guys an updated eye routine because I did the last one back in like November, I think back in November, somewhere like that. It was last year. And you know, it's been almost an entire year. I've learned new things. My style has greatly changed. So why not do an updated one and give you guys some more information that you can use to better help your eye game. So I start with a gray base when I do my eyes. Right now I'm adding some shading and highlight to the base. You don't have to be precise with this because we're going to basically color over it later on once we've done the iris and the pupils and the highlight and shading, all that. I'm using the Airbrush tool, and there will be a pop-up with the settings of the brush I'm using, and they'll also be in the description. So please read that description because I know a lot of y'all don't like to read, but if you want them Nolay brushes, y'all better be paying attention to that description box, baby. I'm going to use the shape tool, select the circle, and then hold shift and drag it in the center of the eye to make an iris. I like doing this with black just because I like painting from dark to light. I don't usually like painting from light to dark when it comes to eyes. That's just my personal preference. But you know, do you, boo? But yeah. After you position and size the circle to your liking, I'm going to go up to the filter. I'm gonna go into the blur category, and then I'm gonna select Gaussian blur just to diffuse the edges. I like doing this because it makes the edges look less harsh, and in the end result, it makes everything look cohesive as fuck, and it looks godlike. Trust me. I decided to make the eye blue since, you know, blue eyes are God to me. Right now I'm going in with a dark navy blue and diffusing it with a watercolor brush. You can easily do the same with the softest brush edge on paint tool side. I'm just used to working with hard brushes, but for those of you that want quicker way, just go ahead and just select the softest brush and you'll be alright. I honestly had no idea what I was doing when I went in with the lighter blue. Basically, I'm adding highlight to the parts I want to stand out after I'm done adding the shine, the colors, the shadows, the pupil, all that. Basically, play around with what looks good to you. There's no set method for coloring eyes, I feel. I mean, look at Hinata from Naruto. Like, hello? She only had the iris. She ain't had no pupil. The fuck? I decided I wanted more color variant, so what I'm doing is going with a pastel green and a blue that's closer to cyan but still sort of pastel, and I'm going through the eye adding more highlights with those colors. At this point, I'm going to make a new layer and set the mode to overlay. Then I'm going to take my pen and select white and begin making small strokes throughout the iris that resembles radial muscles. You don't have to use white. I was using it just because that was my personal preference. You can also, check this out. You can also use red and change the mode to divide and then start making those small strokes. It will make a sick gradient throughout the iris, and go up to hue and saturation and play around with the color wheel, yo, I'm telling you, I'm probably gonna post like a little mini example on the screen. If not, then I'll probably post it on Twitter or somewhere. Once you got everything situated, you know, added some detail, took out some detail, we're going to take the shape tool like we did before and make a circle in the center of the iris and scale it, repositioning it to how you see fit. Usually I try to put it in the center. Once that is down pat, I am going to start adding a shadow at the top of the eye to make it look like there's some shadow from the eyelashes and whatnot. You can even get creative and do like little strokes of eyelashes at the top. That would be lit. That would be lit. That would give it an illusion that, oh, yo, the lashes are poking out of Whitney. Now I'm going to take the lasso tool, which is a method I used to use back in the day, and make an oval, but try to create a little bit of divots inside of it. That way, when we get to our next step, which is adding a gradient, which you are going to use white and blue. I could have did that a lot better. But anyway, now we're going to take the eraser using a swapped edge. We're going to make it fade out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make it fade. So we're going to run that eraser down on the bottom of that highlight and just, you know, create a gradient. Now right here, I decided to be fancy as hell and add a little ring light and whatnot to make it, you know, make it look like she a beauty queen or whatnot. Like, you know, she probably sitting there at her vanity getting ready to become that lady of the night. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I'm adding some highlights to the edges of the eye and around the highlights we already have laid down. Oh, and a little tip. When you reverse the eye, because a lot of people like to do reverse the eye, like copy and paste the eye over and then reverse it. The highlight is always going to be in the same direction as it was originally placed. So reversing it is just, it looks weird. Looks weird. Like, that's like a big pet peeve of mine. That shit really irks me sometimes when people copy and paste the eye over and reverse it, and you know, it's like going the opposite way. Nah, it's supposed to go the original way. So what I would do is I would just copy and paste the eye as it is without all the highlights, and then once you copy and paste it over and reverse it, add the copy and paste the highlights over there in the same exact position, the same exact form that it was originally in, and you'll be alright. This is something I like to do on all my eyes, which is take my airbrush tool and take my white color and paint along the bottom of the eye. It gives it like a kind of like mist type of feel to the eye, so it looks like it's going like it's fading from white to actual full-blown color to where you can actually see the entire iris. So right now what I'm doing is I'm going back and I'm adding some more definition, adding shadow where there needs to be shadow, adding highlights where there needs to be highlights, and then also painting a little bit of pink on the left and right side of the eye. That way it could look like, you know, you have a cornea a little bit, you know, just to give it more like a little realism, since, you know, I like realism shit, but it's semi-realism. You get what I'm saying? You feel it's not you tell it's not you. You also can use this time to make it more brighter, make the colors more vibrant. As you can see right here, I went back in with blue, and now I'm sitting here giving this some definition, giving this some more color so it can be bright. Because y'all know me, I'm gay as hell. I love me some color. Like, give me that color as much as you have of it, baby. Now here comes the main event, the main thing that be making my eyes look good as hell. So right now I'm gonna go back to my pen tool and I'm gonna take a vibrant red. Remember that tip that I told you about earlier, where I said, if you use a red and then you use the vibe and then play with the hue and saturation, it'll give you a good gradient. That's basically what we're going to do right now over the entire eye. So basically you're going to sit here and you're going to paint random dots, like sparse random little dots, you know, around the whole thing. Don't put it all over the thing now. Don't be over here making it look like a pimple or some shit. Then you're going to go up there to filter, and you're going to use Gaussian blur. Again, you want to make it like a little kind of faint, you know, a little faint. And then you're going to go to hue and saturation and change it. And for me, I decided to use purple / fuchsia. It kind of turned out that way since, you know, it's on divide. And it also does the gradient thing for you, so you don't have to do some extra work. Just saying, y'all need to use that a lot more. I'm telling you, if you use that a lot more, you will not be disappointed. I'm telling you, that divide mode will bless you. Now use this time to finalize everything. Paint that little cornea that I just decided to leave blank for some odd reason. I don't know why I just didn't color it, because it ain't like this is a really hard thing to do, is paint some cornea. Just go in with a deep red and you will be alright. Just go in with a dark, like, type of burgundy color a little bit. Play around with some highlight and whatnot, and you'll be just fine. And also, don't forget, Nolay's thing is he like to add color to them lashes. So, you know, you can even add some color. See, for this eye, I wanted to go yellow originally, but then I was like, ugh, yellow would just make it look like piss, I don't know. So I decided to go for the same color scheme that I did for the dots that's inside the eyes. Basically, to do this, just create a clipping mask. I will leave an image on the screen of how I did it and whatnot, so that you can get your little feel on how Nolay made a clipping mask. And this concludes my eye tutorial. I hope every single one of you enjoyed this. I really have fun filming this, and I hated the last one. But I can honestly say I love this one. So the next tutorial I'm probably gonna release like maybe in a couple of days or something. Maybe a couple of days, or what the hell, it probably might be up right now, depending on when I decide to upload this. Thank you guys for watching. It means a lot. Thumbs up if you like. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon while you at it too, so you can know when else Nolay uploads. So that way you can be the first one here. Cause shit, I'm about to hit up this YouTube game, baby. We about to hit this up. We about to take over, baby. First Twitch, now YouTube. Let's go, baby. I will see you guys in the next one. Also, if you have any suggestions for some tutorials, put them down there up in the comments. I love reading the comments from you guys. I love giving you guys help and tips if you guys need it. And always remember, don't look at yesterday as a setback. Look at it as a setup for something better, baby. I will see you next time. Bye.